Ladies and gentlemen, if you can give me 1 minute.
Gotta just get something ready quick here. So, yeah. Give me 1 minute. All right, fantastic. What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Is everyone having a good day? Today we are doing a fun flight, and for some reason my BeyondATC is not doing its thing for a quick second. I'll get to that in a second. But how's everyone doing today? Is everyone having a good day? Everyone, chat. What's up, chat? How's it going? Let's check it out. Just get that ready to go. Beyond. Why is it not taking my... Huh, I've never seen that before. Okay. Let me just get this up. So, while we're getting that issue fixed, it should be pretty minor. Let's go ahead and introduce the flight today. Today, we are flying in the Airbus A350 with Japan Airlines from Toyko Haneda to Sapporo or Sapporo, however you pronounce the city. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. So I think Beyond is loading right now, so that's good. We're flying in the A350, Japan Airlines, which I'm really looking forward to with the new Airbus flight stick that I purchased. Some unfortunate news. I did download an improvement to the freeware Toyko Haneda and placed it into my community folder. And unfortunately, for some reason, the airport is glitched, except for the ground textures. That's good. At least they've not disappeared. It's just the scenery texture itself is somewhat gone away from us. So yeah, and well, guess what? Beyond's giving us an error that's saying your flight plan contains bad or incomplete data. Ensure detailed Navilog is enabled in SimBrief. Ensure your flight plan contains at least one SID, star, route, waypoint more than 8 nautical miles from either airport. Your flight plan has not been downloaded. I've never seen that in Beyond before. What does it say about a SID and stuff? Bad or incomplete data. I'm going to do something for a second. I have never seen that before. Interesting. I've never seen that before, so I don't know. That's really awkward. Let me go ahead and regenerate the flight and give it a go. So while we're getting that going, I would like to also ask how everyone's week is going. What's going on with everyone? Is everyone having fun today? I'm having some difficulty beyond ATC. I don't know why the ATC program's not loading up properly. I've never seen this issue before. Currently there's no VATSIM on at all in VATSIM radar in Toyko Haneda, so we will be using Beyond if it works. I've never in my life have seen this issue on this program. But I guess for now we could begin getting the aircraft started and warmed up a little bit while we're waiting. So why don't we do that? Got our nabs on. We need to turn up the cockpit sound. That is really low. I'm gonna let Beyond low. Yeah, I've never in my life have seen this before. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know if Beyond needs an update. I mean, it can download while we're flying, so that's good. But it's pretty weird. Okay, so let's go to our options. Yeah, I'm not very sure what's going on with um fantastic. Can you all hear it? Great, okay. Get our constraints ready to go. Our VOR and weather. Terrain on. That's great. All right, fantastic. We'll get our QNH information here in one moment. I've never... Everyone, this... I'm gonna have to update all the text as well. What is going on? Everyone, this is bizarre. This is bizarre. Nothing's wrong with the game itself, but everything's updating. Everything is. Oh, it's so overwhelming. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I'm actually a bit frustrated. Let me go ahead and get all the text restarted. This is so weird, everyone. We'll get this all started in a moment. This is oh boy. Hang on a second, Chad, okay? Things are not going as planned right now. I'm doing what I can, and I don't know why my chat's not loading up. Well, we'll continue. Not worried. My airplane's not even showing up on all the text as well. What's going on here? This is insane. Oh, maybe there's an issue going on. Chat, can everyone hear me properly? Everything is just going wrong right now. I don't know. There we go. Let me check my live feed. Hang on. Let me see. Anyone in chat right now? Okay. Anyone new in chat? Let me check for a quick second. I'm not getting a good signal to the YouTube chat. I don't know why this is happening. Well, my Beyond's not working, everyone. I've never seen this before. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is gonna disappoint you, but right now we're just gonna solo fly the aircraft. No ATC, anything, okay? So I kind of want to get this going. It's driving me nuts. So yeah, we're not gonna do Beyond. This is crazy. I've never have seen this before. Hang on a second. All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and get everything imported. I don't know why. There you go. There are the pilot covers. We don't want those on. Well, everything's working fine. I don't know why this is all happening. I'll kind of explain what's happening. My BeyondATC is asking something really weird about my flight plan, saying something about the SID and stars are not properly loading, or it couldn't download the flight plan, which I don't understand why. I've got SIDs, I have stars. So I've never in my world have seen that before. All right, let's go to load sheet. I want to go to the OFP. Or actually, no, this is not the OFP. It's been a few minutes since I've blown this aircraft. System, there we go, fantastic. So it's RJTT, RJCC, there you go. Let's go to load sheet. I want to get the fuel truck to our aircraft. I want to also request our water services, request our catering services, our lavatory services. I am in a moment. Everything right now, timing is just so bizarre. Keenan texted me there was an AlphaText update as soon as I started streaming. BeyondATC is not working properly, so at this point, I don't even know what to say. So, I'm sorry for the confusion, but we're gonna operate the flight still, of course. I don't want to ruin it at all. I want it to still be here. But anyway, we're still going. We're still gonna have the flight. It's just so... All right, we're going to use 11% from SimBrief. That probably sounds about right. So now we're not going to set the ZFW. All right, let's do its thing. Let's go ahead and import our flight plan. Oh, man. And go ahead and initialize it. Copy. Whoops, that's not it. Init. Copy flight plan request and go ahead and press press received and then press insert. Fantastic. Okay, great. Fuel should be loading up here any minute, so let's go to our flight plan. Brightness is pretty good right now. RJTT. Okay, so let's go to our SimBrief. I want to check our flight plan. Oh my, this is all so bizarre. Okay, 23,000. There's probably a step climb in this flight. I think there was just a new SimBrief update, in fact. Some of the interfaces look different. So today we're going to be doing our SID at Rowie 2B at 34 right today. And let me, in fact, check if that's our departure runway. So go to flight radar. I don't know. Hang on, let me quit all the text for a second. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start all the text. All right, so RJTT. Runways in real life are operating. Hang on, let's check. Wow, Haneda is busy. It looks like they're operating 2 runways as of now. They're operating 34 right and 05. I think we're going to go 34 right because our flight plan suggests that we do. We could go 05, I suppose, though I'm not sure if our flight plan suggests that as of now. So if we go 3-4 right, we're gonna be doing a kind of like a RNAV departure in a way, but different. It's not really an RNAV. But let's do 3-4 right today. Like that. Our SID, if it presses. Okay. Our SID today will be Rovi 2 Bravo, Rovi 3 Alpha. Let me see if there's... Oh, so there's no... Let's do 4 Bravo. Should be good enough. And then Bruce is the transition. All right, temporary flight plan, insert that. Awesome. Yeah, that I'd say that's pretty weird how it works. Okay. So then, or you know what, let me change that transition. I actually kind of want to make it a slight change. It was Rovi. Let's do Rovi 3A. I want to see how that works. Transition. Bruce. I want to try that. All right, insert. You know what? I'm gonna try a few things. We're gonna try a few transitions. Departure today, RJTT. The runway's fine. I'm gonna see which one looks the closest to the flight plan we have right now. I don't know what's going on here. Why are we... Okay, hang on. Let's go Rovi for Charlie. Let's try that one. Transition being Bruce. Okay. This looks a lot better. I don't know. Okay. So yeah. Araka looks like the SID or the first waypoint out of departure, so that looks about right. RJCC. Today, flight conditions. Let's take a look. At Sapporo. They are landing. Oh, let's see. I don't know what runway they're landing. It sounds like they're landing 16 right today. Let me check and see. Yeah, what did they give us in SimBrief today? They gave us runway 01 right. Well, I don't know where 01 right is. And second of all, is that even accurate? Yeah, no, it's not. So I'm going to say we're landing 16 left today. I'm just trying to follow some aircrafts. And it looked, yeah, we're going to probably do 16 left today. 16 left. RJCC? Really? This is even more bizarre. I don't... They're not even operating some of these in real life. I don't understand this. Too. I wonder if there's something going on. 18 right. Let me check something. 36 left. 36 right. 1 left, 1 right. Is everyone seeing this stuff going on? Huh. Hang on. Let me just adjust this. I've never seen this before. Approach. I guess we'll do 1 right, but obviously something's not right. So ILS Yankee 1 right. I'll probably do Zulu 1 right. Zulu's usually. They're not even landing there in real life. So UQ. Hmm. Wow. And there's no star into... I'm somewhat suspicious of the way how this will work, everyone, because there's no... In real life, some of the arrival runways are different, and I want to make sure that we're all accurate on this. This is pretty weird, for sure. Things are just getting bizarre. Well, let me keep going. Hold on. I mean, it looks like a straight-in ILS, so I mean... Nothing seems wrong about that. We might take some directs here and there to guide ourselves a little bit. No discontinuity. Okay, we don't want a discontinuity here, so let's delete and insert. Fantastic. Oh, I wonder if there's something going on. Hang on. This is weird, too. Bruce and Eggers. Huh. Hang on, everyone. Let me... Something ain't right. I gotta figure out our systems here. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. There are 2 repeats. Fantastic. Now, I think there's another repeat. So, it's probably Bruce. Okay. Yep, there are 2 Bruces. We don't need the repeats here. Okay, delete, insert. Yeah, but besides that, everything looks okay. It's just a problem. I've never... This is so bizarre. I'll describe everything in 1 minute. I have to unravel this myself, but there's a problem with the... What should we call it, everyone? All right, we got 11% fuel. That's fantastic. Chat, what's up? Am I just not seeing chat tonight? All right, let's also get the sim brief. Oh my god, it was almost $2,000 to fuel. All right. I need to also figure something else out too. If they're not using... Oh wow. I don't want to have to just not do an ILS approach coming in, but this is really... Huh. So it's runway 19 left. Wait a minute. So I was reading that upside down. 19 left. Thank you. 19 left. I thought it was 16. Via. All right. The star today, of course. I was reading it wrong. You something like that. Yeah. And then there's no transition, which is interesting. All right. Temporary flight plan. Go ahead. Oh, wait. Runway 19er left. ILS. Zulu 19er left. Temporary flight plan. Engage that. All right. Now let's check the flight plan. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay. Everything looking good so far. Okay, so a couple of things I'm seeing. Transition needs to be fixed. It's definitely a messy approach. So 19er left needs to be fixed. We're gonna change the transition. Star or via. Okay. So 19er left, we said. Via. What's the transition? YUK something something something. Oh, wow. That's gonna be a long transition. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry for having a bit of difficulty here. Actually, that might be a good one. The star today. Well, I want to find a good star that's pretty simple coming in. Okay, that's not going to be helpful. No. Nope. Maybe that one. That first one was good. Only 19 left. Approach ILS Zulu, 19er left. Okay. So the star, I want to just introduce a few. I need to find the best star. That one's pretty good. I like that. Okay. Come on, let me do it. Yes, that one looks good too. Nope, that one's awful. I'm sorry if I'm taking forever on this, everyone. I'm trying to figure this approach all out so that it's as smooth as possible. Then we'll be okay. Okay, that one's okay. Okay, no, that one's just terrible. That one is terrible too. That one's terrible. That one's terrible. Getting closer, I think. That one's pretty good. I would say that, well. This first one's good too. I like that. That's pretty good. That's the ILS Zulu. Fantastic. We'll do that star today. All right, insert temporary. That should be good. All right, go ahead and fantastic. Looks good. I like it. I like that transition so much better. All right, couple of things we have to do. We have to get our weather information in. So I'm going to go to windy.com and take a look at that. Chat, anything new? I don't know what's going on. Let me grab our weather for today. So 23,000 is our first climb. RJTT for Haneda. Grab that weather information here. Let me see how the boarding process is going. Oh, it went through. I thought it did. Okay, weird. Does everyone remember me pressing boarding? So weird. All right, RJTT. QNH 1021. Okay. Fantastic. $10.21. All right. Yeah, this is going to be interesting without any jetway, too. We're probably going to board instantly if I had to guess, so. Okay. So we've got our flight plan ready to go. Attach pushback tug. Now, yes. Flight plan, let's go to our serve page. Let's go to our squawk code. Just identify, it would be all right for today. I don't know why my BeyondATC is not working. No VATSIM on. So we'll just squawk at 2000 to maintain default. Okay. Fantastic. Appreciate that. Are we actually getting that low of passengers? Jeez, let me check. Instantly boarded due to a glitch airport. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our seatbelts on if that's the case. And additionally, let's go ahead and get our cabin announcements on. Can't forget about those. Interesting. So I think our waypoints look good today. So let's I'm gonna ignore the fuel because the fuel is good to go. We had an issue last night with it. It's just the beginning of this stream is now what we'll do is we'll wait for all of our bags to be boarded. This is so bizarre, everyone. Is it? Didn't everyone think about this? This is really weird. All right. I'm gonna go ahead now and go to our chart box and take a look at our charts currently. So RJTT. Is there any particular whatchamacallit that I want to be on? So the SID today is Roby 2B, 2 Bravo. Oh, let's take a look. Not finding those charts. Looking for departure runway information, everyone. So give me 1 minute. A SID. Okay. Trying to find the right info. Nope, not that one. Chat, anything new going on? Is anyone even in the chat right now? I actually don't know. Check my phone and just make sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I mean, that all looks good to me. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Baggage is loaded at 50% right now. Good, good. I don't know what to say, so. Okay. Rutas, Arnav, nope. I want that. No. Ah, well, that's interesting. All right, I think I know which one is closest to our charts coming in. Rutas, Sikiato. No, it has to be here somewhere. I'm trying to find our charts coming out. Kiaji, Spoon. Okay. We're going to be departing here in the next few minutes, everyone. So I'm going to be... going back up to check out everything. Spoon. It says 15,000. That's right. Rover. Wow. Really? Rover, you want to be at 12,000? Huh. Well, that's interesting. All right, so our star into... whatchamacallit? What was it? Our star into... coming into... I can't even think. Our star coming into... Sapporo. I think it's Naver. No. What was the... let me look at the... Unis it is. Okay. Unis. So there's no star for unis, so we'll have to hand fly this thing and descend on profile if we have to. So, well, this is very bizarre. We'll be out of here, though. I'm not worried. It's just so many things that are not going as planned. It's just making me feel disappointed. Any VATSIM radar on right now? I don't even want to go through VATSIM in Haneda because, again, last time I did Haneda VATSIM, it was so hard to understand the controllers. So I again, I know, it was hard. Are we all done yet with the baggage? I guess one more bag and then it's done. Fantastic. I like this livery. It's pretty cool. We're going to have the proper weights today. It's just so bizarre that BeyondATC is not functioning for me. I wonder if it's the flight plan or if it's... All right, I think we are officially ready to go. So fantastic. Let's try it one more time. If we can get beyond the load. All right. Do we have our pushback tug attached? Yeah, we do. Okay. Wait for that. Okay, now the suitcases are done. Baggage is deboarded. Let's see if our door comes down. Wait for that thing to... Yep, there you go. All right, let's go ahead and go to our perf page. Excuse me. Our OFP ground load sheet. I think it's the OFP, or no, takeoff perf. Fantastic. Bad or incomplete data. I find that really funny. And you know, I tried to find the realistic routing too. Is our stream going fine? Is everyone experiencing lag? Okay. I'll have to check in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and sync the sim brief information. Go ahead and sync our conditions. 1021 is our QNH. Go ahead and compute. And send to FMS. Fantastic. Should be there now. Let's go to our perf page. And then confirm the takeoff speeds. Fantastic. Climb, we want auto derate on at all times. Because at climb mode, there is an issue going on. So let me just go ahead and... I need to go to my channel. Something's... I don't know. Is my stream going live right now? Is it... Okay, fantastic. Okay. That's all I was wondering. Let's go ahead and additionally put in the fuel information. We'll be fine with that. Want to make sure everything's working properly. Enter. 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 Can I enter? Thank you. 162 passengers, I think it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's no way that it's empty. Alright.
皆様、本日の便をご搭乗いただき誠にありがとうございます。当機出発に際しまして、皆様のお手荷物が安全に収納されているかどうか確認させていただきます。皆様のお手荷物は上の棚などしっかりと固定される場所にお入れください。ご用がありましたら遠慮なく客室乗務員にお知らせください。また、皆様が着席されていることを確認して出発いたします。座席にお座りになり、シートベルトをお締めください。皆様のご協力をお願いいたします。
Did everyone hear the mic drop at the end of that? Oh my god, that was awesome. IniBuilds, again, you've knocked it out of the park for that one. I mean, oh gosh, that's awesome. All right, let's go to climb. I mean, they've really done a great job. All right, let's go ahead and insert. Did everyone hear that? That was an amazing announcement system. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and begin our APU starting system. Okay, APU bleed, master, and go ahead and start. Go ahead and turn our beacon on. Again, I don't know why this is all happening. Okay, go to the IGN starter mode, ignition, starter mode. Go to our phone cockpit as well. Wait for the APU to start, and then we will begin our pushback. Okay. I don't know, everyone, but everything just... The timing of everything going on with the stream right now is just so bizarre. This is one of the most bizarre starts I've had. Alright. We need to also get our altitude ready to go, too. An initial climb altitude of 23,000 today. And then in our flight plan, let's see what they provide us with our briefing preview. There's no way that our initial altitude is 23,000. In fact, I think there is a live flight right now. And let me see what they're doing. That is... Okay, that's interesting. It's RJTT. RJCC. I'm curious, where... There is a live flight of this now. The A350. Let's show this on the map. I'm curious. It's... Alright, hold on. Yeah, this is... Oh my gosh. I know it's... Okay. There's a 787 that's at 34. I'm probably going to say 36,000, 35,000. So... For now, I will remain 35,000. But let me go check an earlier flight. While we're in the air, I'm going to go figure that out. So I just want to get to pushback now. So I don't want to delay. Prepare for pushback and departure. Let's go ahead. Into our ground. Go ahead and disconnect our chocks and APU. Again, everyone, I don't know what is going on. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's kind of interesting. Ellen, how are you doing? Whoa, why are we, whoa, why are we moving? Is GF6 moving us? Where's the parking brake system? This is so bizarre. Is everyone seeing this? I didn't even pull the parking brakes off, and then this happens? Yikes, this is bizarre already. Chat, this is so bizarre. So bizarre. Alright, fantastic. Autosave is complete. And we're autosaving every 5 minutes, I believe, so... This is just amazing how the autosave is on this 350. I mean, it's just incredible. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on engine 1. I don't even know. Okay, engine 1 is starting. Motoring. It should be a relatively simple taxi, probably like 5-7 minutes. What is going on? Oh, maybe I see what's going on. What? Oh, this is so bizarre. Well, are the parking brakes even on? Yes, they are. I don't know. Okay, so then I don't know why my aircraft was just moving. Did everyone see that? Oh, golly, that's just awful. I don't even... I'm at a loss of words right now. I actually don't know. This is very bizarre. All right, engine 2 started ready. Fantastic. All right. Where'd the last flight go in regard to altitude? You sure our parking brakes are on? Yeah, they're on. I don't know why the aircraft was moving. I don't know. Anyway. $350, I think, just departed. Fantastic. All right. because, yeah, we have 503 on our flight plan. All right. All engines are started. Let's go ahead and turn off our APU. Put our flaps down. Set our speed brakes. We don't need to wait for ATC clearance because we don't have any ATC. I wish we did, though. That would be... Not VATSIM. In Tokyo, oh my god, Tokyo just drove me insane last time. Okay, so then we've got our flaps, spoilers up, fantastic. Go ahead and arm the spoilers, arm the auto brakes, arm the takeoff configuration, if it goes. Alright, I guess not. Alright, there you go. Arm the taxi lights, those need to be on. Okay. 35,000 feet, 1021 QNH. Flight control, check the trim, make sure that it looks good. Go to the perf page. I think it's automatic in the 350, if I'm correct. Packs must be on, that's right. Will be a flex takeoff today. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. So, ignition mode to norm, or normal. Let's get ready to go here. So, got our seatbelts, taxi lights, wing will not be on, strobe will be turned off. No need to worry about that. Yeah, everything to me is looking pretty good. So, all right, everyone. Takeoff config is on. Turn off flight control. Without further ado, let's begin taxiing. Parking brake has been released. And we'll go ahead and taxi today via Whiskey to Golf to Charlie. Whiskey Golf Charlie. We are taxiing. So we're gonna go Whiskey. We're on Whiskey right now. And we're going to be making a left here in a moment to Golf. All right, this is 5 right, 5 Romeo, Hotel. There's Golf to our left. I saw the sign. Wow, look at the... I mean, it's a beautiful scenery. It's just it's glitched because of the freeware. I've heard very good things about the freeware Haneda, but maybe it's just not compatible anymore. I don't know. Just everything about this stream is so bizarre for timing. So, all right. All right, so then coming up here, we're going to make a right onto Charlie. Hotel, all right, so it was Whiskey Golf Charlie to runway 34 left, and actually, it's Charlie 1 that we want to turn left on toward the runway. All right, so we want to keep going a little bit until we get to Charlie. Fantastic. Echo, here is Charlie. All right, now we're on Charlie. We've got to do a couple of things right before we get to the runway. So that first will be the cockpit camera. Fantastic, you all can see me. Hang on, just do something for a second. So you all can see this. I'm gonna be... So y'all can see my hand right here. I'm actually at the stick, and right now my hand's on the Thrustmaster. I'm not going to use the Thrustmaster since we're using an Airbus stick, but this ought to be fun today. So you all can see this. All right, so the vertical sources, we will also turn on our camera. All right, so Charlie 5's coming up, and then we're going to be holding short. Whoa, did everyone see that? Oh. Yeah, that was weird. All right. So here's runway 34 right. All right. Let's go ahead. And while I'm at it here, stop. Hold our parking brake. Okay, a couple things. Takeoff lights need to be turned on. Landing lights. Wing light we don't have to worry about. Strobes need to be turned on. Fantastic. Pack 1 can be turned off. Pack 2 can be turned off. Whoops. Pack 2 turned off. All right. Like I said, spoilers are good. They're armed in case RTO or auto brake is on. All right, let me go ahead and go to our shorts recording. Go ahead and get this ready. Control R. All right, let's do this. Alright, here we go. 40% power. Flex. Fantastic. 10% fuel. I think we'll be alright.
V1.
Rotate. V2 and climb. Gear is coming up. Fantastic. ahead and make our turn for our whatchamacallit, our departure out of Tokyo. We need to also take care of our taxi lights and stuff. Packs can come on again. Come on. Thank you. Control L to end that recording. Fantastic. All right. Oh, whoops, I'm using the Thrustmaster. All right, that's good. All right, now that we're 3,500 feet, we can go ahead and decrease our flaps. We can lower our vertical speed a little bit. All right, once we get onto our autopilot mode, we'll be ready to go. We'll be there any second now. You ready? 3, 2, 1, and 1 second. Fantastic. This is perfect. All right, we're at 5,000 right now. Climbing over some clouds right now. And look at the, oh, dang it. Clouds are in the way. Make sure that that's all good. Fantastic. Well, this is looking really good. All right. Go ahead and turn that off now. The cockpit mode. Phone cockpit. Fantastic. All right. We're up in the air, everyone. There you go. Beautiful sightseeing out of Tokyo today. I just wish there were less clouds, though. Alright, let's go ahead and move back over to our... whatchamacallit? To our cockpit. Or to our regular view. Fantastic. Oh, let me go into chat. Let me see. Chat, what's up? Chat. Did anyone new get to chat? Okay. We need to go back into... Alright, we're at 10,000. Let's go ahead and turn our landing lights off. Awesome. This is great. Alright. Honestly, if we get rid of rover, I really don't think there's a point of it. But what I might do to play it smart is get rid of the rover waypoint. I really don't think it's that significant. And then insert. Make it a little bit more direct. How about that? We're going to kind of make this process a bit quicker. Alright. Doing pretty good at sending above the Tokyo skyline. We're at 334 knots. I'm seeing one person that chatted, but not 2 or 3 or... There's that weather glitch again. I don't know why that happens, but it's fine. All right, fantastic. We are in good hands right now. All right, so there's our QNH. Let's go ahead and set that. I'm gonna press up on this aircraft instead down. All right, doing pretty good coming out of Tokyo. We're gonna make this flight as direct as possible. No need for different waypoints. Remember what VATSIM did to us into Dulles not long ago with the Matic arrival instead of going into the Gibbs 5 arrival with the downwind leg vector into Dulles, whereas Matic, it was more direct. I'm going to be doing some similar solutions to this. I thought Matic was an amazing transition, or amazing waypoint flying into Dulles. So, yes, thought so. All right, 16,700 feet. Fantastic. I'm watching that takeoff back again. I wonder how I went on Elvatex. Did it go good? Oh, let's see. He went okay, actually. Pretty good. It's better than I thought it was. I give it an 8. It's good. Maybe 8.5. Maybe we'll give it an 8.8 and a quarter. It's good. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? 8.5. Thought there were many things that were good about it. I kept the center line almost good. A little bit off center though. Let me go ahead and check the real world flight quickly. Let me see how that's doing. Right now, 369.25. So I'm guessing we're going 370 today. That's my guess. It says that the real world flight's at 373. What's its altitude today? Trying to follow it as thoroughly as possible. All right. Grade 2 knots. I certainly loved that takeoff. I just hope this 350 landing goes according to plan. Yeah, I'm not seeing any chat. Yeah, blind listener, I'm not seeing any chats from you currently on my end. I don't know what is going on, so I don't know. Something, I wonder if there's a connection issue on my side. I mean, I'm still flying the aircraft, that's not the issue, but it's, I don't know. All right, 21,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn our seatbelts off. Awesome. Let's go to waypoint navigation 160. I'm going to be watching this real world aircraft and see what it's doing, so I can see. Are they seriously going up to? I want to go up. Let me watch it. They're going up 390. Wow, that's Wow. I mean, that's almost bizarre to me. I think it might be going up to 40,000. We might want to go up to 40,000 as well. It's only an hour and a half. I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical of going that high for an hour and a half flight. We only have 56 minutes until we arrive. So, oh boy. Okay, just change on all the text. So that's not an A320. We are definitely at 8% fuel. I don't know, are we wasting fuel very fast? I mean, it's a very heavy aircraft. I'm not concerned about that. I'm watching this real life aircraft. I have a feeling it's going up to 40,000. Yeah, it's at 40,800. Holy crap, it's going up to 41? Might do 41,000 this flight, everyone. This is insane. Okay. Here, go ahead and get my blue light glasses. I don't know why my camera just... Can you see me? Thank you. Okay. Hold on. Let me get the camera. Follow me. I don't know why my camera is not following me. Camera, come on. What? You all could see my baseball gear, my baseball fandom a little bit. Fantastic. There you go. Okay. It's a lot better. Oh, man. Yeah, let's check that real world flight. Something's not going proper with the... Says it's an excellent connection. Are you sure that's right? Huh, okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing any chats coming in. Let me keep watching that real world flight, seeing what it's doing. Okay, so it's at 41,000 feet. Okay, that's probably what we're going to do. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, 41,000 today. Fantastic. All right, let me go on our Alvatex and see where we're at. Now I have to sign in on my laptop. Okay. Toyko Haneda is crowded right now. Many airplanes landing, many taking off. Wow. I'm glad I'm not experiencing that now in the sim. We're going 489 right now. This is good. We are heading at a good speed. What's the other one doing? It's at... Hang on. What's its speed? 41,000. Doesn't say a speed or anything. Ground speed, it doesn't say. So let me go on flight radar and check that out. Let's check. Haneda Sapporo, 41,000 feet at 472. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's definitely a 350 for sure. We're losing a bit of speed while we're climbing as well. So, how long do we have left on our flight? Let me go ahead and find any VATSIM on in Japan right now. No. Still no RJTT info for VATSIM. Okay, so it says that we have 39 minutes until we arrive? That's insane. We're still ascending, too. Probably going to be in the 470s as well. We're not going to waste or burn as much fuel, too. So, yes. Just gonna watch and enjoy the views. I can get a little bit of music on, shall we? Very calm and beautiful. 41 right now. Still on our way to Sapporo. Is it Sapporo? Sapporo? I actually don't know, to tell you the truth. On our way. Should be in the next 30 minutes-ish. 37 minutes until arrival. We are at 480 knots. We didn't slow down too much. We're at 39,000 now. %7 fuel because we're still climbing. That's why. Okay. Currently at 440,000. We're about to get to our main altitude, so this is good. I'm gonna go ahead and upload one of our YouTube. Looks like we are getting to our cruising altitude now. Fantastic. Okay. Chat, what's going on? Chat. Not sure why you're not getting my chats. I am watching. Okay, there you're a blind listener. Well, I don't know what's going on. Okay. I've got you now. How are you doing? What's going on? Also check. Oh, we've got 57% memory. I've got to say, the performance in this game is so much better than what it used to be. I'm not even joking. The performance, I don't even have to worry about it anymore. It's insanely good. All right, let's go ahead and make this clip. I'm good. Had a great lunch with a friend. All is well. Starting to feel a little better. Able to breathe through my nose again. Oh, everything all right? Guessing feeling under the weather. It's terrible. Glad to hear that you had a lunch with a good friend. Okay, that should be fantastic. Good. We got that. Run. Nightbot. Come back into chat. I don't know, everyone. What is everyone thinking about getting like an AI bot that can do some engagement? I've seen some YouTubers do that type of thing. I don't know. What does everyone think? just fine. Go ahead and upload that to YouTube. Why aren't you using VATSIM again? No VATSIM coverage is on in Japan right now. So, if there was, then I would definitely use it. Though, was I a fan of it last time? No, I was not. However, I do think that it would be good. I wish it were on. It's just, I think it's also because it's early in Japan right now. So, could be that that's the reason. So, I definitely want to, I wanted to do VATSIM today because we are in Japan, and Japan's a popular area for VATSIM. Not as popular as Europe, unfortunately, but it's good. It's good. Check how far we are again. Do you think if I put you in a real life commercial airplane cockpit, you would be able to fly the plane? Wait, what do you mean by the word? Do you think if I put you in a real-life commercial airplane cockpit? What do you mean? Where are you going with that? The answer is, it depends on the aircraft. If it's a Boeing 737, yes. If it's a Phoenix A320, yes. Am I qualified though? No, I'm absolutely not. I need thousands of hours to do it, to be qualified. But if in an emergency situation, could say that I might be qualified to do it. So the answer is yes and no. Okay, there you go. Flight Simulator. Oh dang, the captions are not working. Huh. Well, I put the video language on, so I don't know why they're not. Okay. I mean, it's just a takeoff, so I do care about that accessibility feature too, but it's disappointing that YouTube doesn't do an auto sync for that one. Huh. I was speaking in it too. I don't get that. Huh. Okay. So now our short is uploaded. Now you're asking about me being in a real world real world airplane flying. It would be awesome. But am I qualified to do it? No. I have to have thousands of hours to do it. Okay, let's see. 0. How far are we? Okay, we've got a good distance, so I'm not worried. The answer, unfortunately, is I'm not qualified. If you were talking about hypothetically, yes. I would absolutely do it. But if we're talking about literally, if we're talking serious talk, then it's complicated. Number one, you're dealing with a lot of stress from air traffic control. Can I do that? A certain threshold I can handle. Oh my god. Like that, there's glitch happening again. I don't get why this is happening. Flight Sim, could someone tell me what's going on here? Okay, and then the second thing. Where was I? I was talking about the stress from the ATC. Sometimes. The second thing I do want to mention is that sometimes there are so many settings in aircraft where you would have to be very experienced to fly them and know what you're doing with the aircraft. I have good experience with the iFly 737, yes. So that'd be in real life the Boeing 737. I would have good experience with that. But am I qualified? I don't know. I'm just also a gamer. I've had thoughts about maybe becoming a pilot. But again, I really don't know if I can handle stress as a pilot. I love aviation, don't get me wrong. keep this waypoint. I wonder if... I'm not going to get rid of too many directs. So we've been in the air for 38 minutes. This is going to be a daytime landing, too. So fantastic. I believe the scenery we downloaded from FlightSim.to for Sapporo is... it is a freeware as well. So it's a freeware, but also, too, it is 2024 compatible. Take a look. How far are we before we look? Oh wow, we are over halfway done. That's insane. I mean, we're getting somewhat. Yeah, I could see how we're halfway done. Wow, we're gonna be descending pretty quickly. There was no charts that I had for the descending waypoints into Sapporo, but we will just do our best, and we will vector into the airport if we have to. So I don't want to overextend the time for the flight. We might want to begin our descent early. But also, we do have a good vector into the airport, too. So, I mean, I guess it'll be okay. I'm not sure. Okay. So, we were asking about Sapporo. Is it a good scenery? Oh, shoot. I almost dropped my controller. Alright, fantastic. We're making a slight turn. Okay. It was RJCC. Something Japan... I don't know what the last two digits stand for. Yeah, this is definitely 2024 compatible that I downloaded. Fantastic. Yeah, it looks really good, by the way. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 squares, so that's good. They're relatively medium runways. It might be a bit small, so we're gonna have to do medium auto brake today. Alright, 460 knots. We're going to be speeding back up, too, so... Wow. Interesting going to be coming in today. Alright, chat. I'm going to be promoting my stream, even though it's not... We're over halfway done with the flight. Doesn't matter, man. On Saturday, we're going to be doing a flight from Muscat to Dubai and back in the Emirates 777. I might think about rerouting it from Dubai to Muscat and then back to Dubai. I might think about that. Because Dubai is the more popular airport. But, I mean, it doesn't matter which way we go, so... It is Dubai, so... let me think about it. But, yes, we're doing that flight Saturday. Sunday, we're going to be doing an insane flight. And that flight is Brasilia to Rio Santos Dumont. Oh, no. When I think about Santos Dumont, all I'm going to say is Santos Dumont has a 3-square runway. And it's a super small, super tight runway to land in. We're going to be flying the iFly 737 in this runway. Because this thing, well, it is a real world flight for this, but I think this thing's a machine at landing. So I'm very excited to do it. And I'm going to be using my new Thrustmaster as well. And on Saturday, we're going to be using the Thrustmaster as well. So that's what's going on this week. Yeah, honestly, I feel somewhat excited to do it, but at the same time, it's going to be difficult getting into Santos Dumont. I think I'll like it, though. It's going to be an RNAV approach coming into Santos Dumont. Let me go ahead and promote this stream very quickly. about to speed up a little bit. Let me just do two more servers. Self-promotion, fantastic. Alright, we're going to be speeding up a little bit. I wonder if I could have taken it direct to one of these, whatchamacallits. I think it would have sped the flight up a tiny bit. I think VATSIM would have given me a direct to this. Alright, let me check chat again. Chat, what were you saying? I just wonder how similar this flight simulation game is to the flight simulation pilots have to train on for hours and hours. Are you referencing how similar it is to the real-world training or the real-world flying experience as a pilot? Because if that's the case, their controls are similar, trust me. The switches, the levers, all that stuff, similar. But flying in an aircraft itself is a completely different experience. I mean, I flew in a Discovery flight a few months ago, and that was somewhat different. It was different, actually, it was different because of the real physics of an aircraft. Okay, so let's go to our perf page, and let's go to our arrival today, approach. Our QNH into Sapporo. Let me just get that quickly. I gotta get our arrival info into our aircraft, everyone, so give me 1 minute. Sapporo. Our altimeter today is 1029er. Fantastic. Press enter. Um, 1029er. I'm so glad in the 350 you don't have to disengage the standard pressure. $10.29. Well, in the barometer measure, you still have to. Okay. Our temperature in the airport right now is -2. That's somewhat cold. So that'd be ±2. Let's enter. Our wind today, 180 at 17. There you go. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and grab our altitude and get that ready to go. Actually, how? I wonder what the elevation is of this airport. Let me go to the flight radar and check that. That's pretty important information as we speak. So, yeah, let's check. The Sapporo Airport is... Hang on. Elevation, 82 feet. Fantastic. That's pretty good. We're about to begin our descent into Sapporo. I've never heard of Sapporo before. I mean, I've seen it on the the map. I think pilots in training in real life have to spend like 10,000 hours in a flight simulator before they can even go in a real commercial airliner. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I thought it would be a little less than that, but 10,000 hours, that's insane. I mean, in the simulator in general, I probably have around 500 hours. I mean, that's a good start. But if I were to be doing that, I'd have to play daily, and I'd have to do flights daily. So, problem is I don't do flights daily. Pretty cold there. -2 degrees Celsius. It's only 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. Whew, that's cold. That is cold, man. Alright, we're about to get to our top of descent. Wait for our cruise, our destination. Approach. I'm trying to find where the whatchamacallit is. One nautical mile. Very good. We're at it now. And let's go ahead and begin our descent, everyone. All right, everyone. We are descending into Sapporo. So we'll be down in the next little while. We're at 6% fuel. We'll be fine. 350's got loads, so I'm not worried. Our fueling. I'll tell you about everything that happened last night. I tried to do a flight from JFK to Atlanta, New York to Atlanta, and for some reason my fuel tank went up to 100% and it made my aircraft really heavy. So I don't know what happened, but it was quite weird to me. And we're descending pretty fast. I wonder if we're going to reach 500 knots from now. My phone says it's only 1,500 hours. Really? Is that true? You have to have 1,500 hours before you get certified as a pilot? Wow. That is insane. Oh yeah, let me check our minimums for Sapporo. Can't forget about minimums today. Hang on. RJCC. Get to also disengage our. Yeah, we don't want our speed brakes on currently. Let me just check our approach into Sapporo. It's 19er left. ILS Zulu, 19er left. Let me just check. Okay, so. Oh, let me look at something. Zulu. I actually don't know the minimum. We might want to just guess 300 something feet. I don't know. I don't like guessing these type of things, but because the elevation of the airport's about 82 feet-ish, something like that. Yeah, 82 feet. I'm gonna guess 382. I'm only guessing, I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go AFK for 1 minute before we go ahead and get our arrival started, so I will be right back in 1 minute, or 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Fantastic. It's going to be descending. We're going to go ahead and turn our music off in a few minutes. We're at 18,000 feet. I'm glad we are not over descending it too. Our speed's at an okay pace right now. Let's wish we can slow down below 400 knots at our current pace. Yeah, we are doing a good job slowing down, so this is good. What is going to be our final approach speed today? Alright, approach. It sounds like 128 will be our final speed. Oh, our transition altitude is going to be 14,000. I guess it's correct. Where do we find that at again? Transition altitude, let me think. Transition altitude 14,000, that's correct. Alright, so the A350 is correct on this. Yeah, our vector waypoints are pretty good on this. Alright, wait a second for 14,000. Has it snowed in Japan? It looks like to me. I don't know. Alright, there's our standard pressure. We can gauge that. Fantastic. I don't like going this fast at this low, so probably want to reduce speed to 250 momentarily. Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. Alright, fantastic. Should be getting to our 250 speed here momentarily. I should have listened to the whole thing. It's 1,500 hours total for flight time, but only 25 hours can be in a simulator. The rest to be in a plane, probably a Cessna. Is there a probably so? I would say that it's probably best that the simulator, the Cessna, you should probably fly in at first and then work your way up. That's how I see it. All right, 10,000 feet coming up. So we'll be doing our 10,000 feet procedures coming up. Fantastic. Slowing the aircraft down. All right, let's go ahead and also turn the music off too, so we don't need that for now. We will also go ahead and Alright, 10,000. Landing lights can come on. Taxi lights can come on. Alright, seatbelts can come on. I want to get heading level on. I'm gonna get rid of Uni. Kind of, wow. Look at this. We're really high up. I'm gonna go ahead and engage our spoilers a tad bit so that we slow down. Alright, we'll be engaging our heading level. I'm gonna go ahead and begin getting myself back to the cockpit camera, so fantastic. Alright. Looking good. Still, we want to arm the spoilers as well. $5,000. Alright, flap 1 coming down. Wait, hang on. Speed 220. $3,000. We are going pretty fast right now. So at punch, we want to be at 2,000 feet. Fantastic. That seems like a shallow approach for this type of thing. Hang on. Let me check where we are. That's the airport. Yeah, we need to vector. We're getting close, though, so I guess we need to slow down to 210 knots. 200 knots. All right. We can begin our vector coming in, so... That's looking good. But when we said our final approach speed needed to be 128 today. All right, so let's go to our perf page. Go to our approach. All right, VLS 123. Wow. Go 190 for speed.
2,500.
Let's go 2,000. Okay, white line's showing up. Fantastic. Okay, 180. Turn on landing rate monitor. Glide slope can establish. Do its thing. Let localizer capture. Give it a second. Give it a second. There you go. Fantastic. All right, now autopilot approach can be engaged. Wow, we are really low for this. Woo! All right, flap 2 can come down. Good vector, I'd say. We've got this. 123. Surprised that they want us to use this far. They want us to be at 2,000 feet for our final. That's pretty weird. All right. We'll maintain it. Here we are. Fantastic. All right. Make sure taxi lights are on. Good, good, good. Landing lights are on. Glide slope should be capturing any minute. So we've got the APPR on, LS and LS. Fantastic. Should be capturing here in the next moment. All right, gears coming down. Put flaps degree 3 down. Let's go down to 160 knots. All right, fantastic. Glide slope's capturing. See that diamond? Keep watching it. Might want to be at 140 now. And that seems like a pretty low speed, too. All right, I'm going to trust the 350, though. All right, let's go ahead and activate approach phase. Confirm. Fantastic. Wait for glide slope to capture. That is a pretty low speed. Wait for it. All right, we are established. That's so interesting, though. Okay, we're on 19er left. Yep, 19er left. I noticed that we're not all the way centered, so... 1,500 feet, we want to be at that altitude. Wait for it. Wait for it. Speed brakes are armed. Fantastic. Get the brake on. Make sure that's on. Fantastic. Should have been on a tiny bit earlier, but we got it. Full flaps. Go ahead and get our cameras on. Let's begin the recording. Give it a second. Wow, we are heading in pretty slow. Go ahead and do the replay. Record. Okay. Fantastic. All right, 1,000 feet. Let's go ahead and disconnect. Fantastic. Now we have control. Need to align it a little bit more. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this final approach.
$500. 400.
See the lights.
100 above. 300. Minimum.
Fantastic.
200. 100. 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
That felt really soft. I mean, that felt really soft. What did we get from that? That's insane. Fantastic. That felt really good too. All right, let's go ahead and taxi off of the runway. Go ahead and turn off our landing lights. What was our landing rate today? Hang on. I mean, it felt soft. It felt butter. Go to our flight recorder. Stop the recording. Landing rate rudder, you ready to go? It was disconnected. Hang on, let me check all the text though. What was it? Are you kidding me? 49! Felt smooth, that did. Oh, man. Dude, that is my best 350 landing I've had ever. Holy crap. It felt extraordinarily butter. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes!
皆様、ただいま目的地に着陸しました。安全のためベルト着用サインが消えるまでお座りのままお待ちください。上の棚をお開けになる際は手荷物が滑り出る恐れがありますので十分お気をつけてください。ただいまからすべての電子機器をご利用いただけます。皆様、今日も A350 をご利用いただきましてありがとうございました。
I'm telling you guys, I think the purchase of this new side stick was impressive. If I can land the 320, now I can land the 350. Oh, what a butter. 49. It's right after the third square, too, so it's definitely acceptable. Alright, let me get our mainstream back on. That feels really good, by the way. So, wow. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Finally, we're back in the books. That's going to be a flight to keep. Right after the third square. I thought I'd time it early, but man, it was not too bad at all. And I don't know why our landing rate monitor didn't connect. It was a butter machine. My goodness. 49 FPM. Felt really good. right after the third square too, so just right. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go to one of these gates. I wonder where the real life gate is. Wow, great job. Hope you saved that to share with Keenan. I know I'm going to tell him about this. Where they land in Sapporo. I have my best landing in Sapporo with a 350. Just a butter machine this is. I can't get that low with the Phoenix. I mean, it was a tad bit off center. Oh my god, it just guys, I don't know what to say, okay? I'm impressed. Okay. All right, we're down. Let's go ahead and go to our gate. And by the way, guys, this is a way to make up for Manchester. I swear this side stick is impressive. I think I'm going to be flying the 350 again soon. I actually feel like now I have purpose with this aircraft again. This side stick, my goodness. Just a tad bit off center. Ah, the speed was a bit low too. But that's what the sim gave me, so it's not like it wasn't terrible. All right, well, we're going to go in this next gate. Right here, probably. All right. Doesn't this look realistic as well? I kind of want to explore this airport for a second. All right. Go ahead and turn off our taxi lights as well. What a butter machine that was. I know I'm repeating myself, but I mean, I almost thought we were floating the aircraft because of how smooth it was coming in. I don't know what gate this is, but we're going to just bring it on in. Kind of controlling with the thrustmaster a little bit. Come in a bit slower. Fantastic. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh, we're pretty close. Let me just move our aircraft to the right hand it. And stop. Fantastic. Set our parking brake. Fantastic. Welcome to Sapporo, everyone. Seatbelts and smoking signs are coming off. Go ahead and operate the jetway. Request deboarding. Japan Airlines. There you go. There's our jetway coming in. What a butter. Also, Vector was a bit far, but not terrible, so... Just... Let's go to Elvatex, everyone. I don't know why my landing rate monitor connected, or didn't connect. So, let's go to Elvatex, or let's go to Elvatex. 49. How? It's a good landing. Welcome back to the 350 Club, Peter. PMM Aviation. All right, chocks. connecting. GPU connecting. All right. Let me show you all the Alvatex info. So let me go ahead and turn off our cockpit cameras. All right. Oh my god, amazing. All right. I'm gonna show you all. I don't even know if I can do it on the whatchamacallit. Oh wow. Where are you, Alvatex? Fantastic. All right. And then let me see if I can do it on our phone cockpit too. Can we? Can we? Yeah, there you go. All right, just remind me to get that back up. Okay, so without further ado, let me just go ahead. First square, second square, third square. I'm giving that center line probably an 8 out of 10. Hang on. First square, second square, third square, fourth square, fifth square, sixth square. Just right. Anything between the third and fifth square is considered acceptable. 49 FPM. 105. You know, I'll say 105 was a bit slow coming in. However, it was not terrible. You know, when I watched the landing, when I saw the landing, I was like, are we floating this? Or did we actually touch down? No bounce at all, either. Okay, so here's my report on this. FPM, 2.5 out of 3 points. So that's 2.5. Center line. 1 3/4 out of 2. So it'd be 4, something like that. I'll be a little bit more general. Landing where I was at, 2 out of 2. Center line, 1.5 out of 2. Well, I'll get that in a second. Where I landed, perfect. Speed, good. So 4 points. FPM, 2.5 points. That'd be 6.5. And then 6.5 plus 1 1/4 would be 6.5 plus 1 1/4. 7.5. I'm gonna, you know, I'm really tempted to give this a 9. Actually, I'm gonna give this a 9, everyone. This is a great landing. Vector was a little bit far. Could have been a little bit. I'm giving the Vector maybe a 8 out of 10. It was good. Well, actually, the turn was really well done. I'm giving it an 8 because it was pretty far out a little bit. Landing's 9 out of 10, I think. That's fantastic. All right, let me go ahead and change that. Back to the sim. And then I will change our window capture back to the sim. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's disappointing that there's no VATSIM on, but... oh, wow. I'm insane. I'm impressed. I'm absolutely going to be uploading that to YouTube tonight. All right, where are we at with our passengers? 29 out of 161. Really? Great job, great flight. Have a great night. Thank you so much, YouTube line listener. Thank you for watching. Wow. I'm just... That's how you land a 350, by the way. My new record. You know, my record FPM was a -59, and it was an illegal landing. But this was the landing to be called for. It was Yes. All right. I'm gonna go back and watch it. In fact, I'm actually really, I didn't think we touched down. I'm gonna text Keenan now and just say, yes, finally. Hey, we didn't stop on the. I'm giving that a 9. Actually, the poppy lights are fantastic. I'm giving it a 9. It was just impressive. If the center line was a tad bit better, I'm going to give it a 9.5. But a 9 is absolutely acceptable. I mean, wow. Whew. You know what I might do is maybe instead. Oh, yeah. That was definitely a smooth. I'm going to watch the squares again. Hang on. Are you ready? Wow. I flared on time. Just in time. Was the satellite off? Hang on, let me see. Guys? I don't know. Maybe the satellite was a little bit off. You know what? Wow. I'm actually kind of shocked. The satellite might be off. Wow. Well, I actually think the satellite may have been a little bit off. It's not that. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? It was pretty close, but maybe I might push it up to a 9.5. The satellite might be off. I don't know. Huh. Well, that's landing was impressive, everyone. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and upload our shorts very quickly. Here, you know what? Let me go ahead. Well, all packs that are deboarding, we'll go ahead and yeah. Impressive that was. I'm on the verge of giving it a 9 and a 9.5, considering that the satellite could potentially be a tad bit off. I mean, not by far. The center line wasn't perfect, but I will say the touchdown zone was good. The tiniest bit early, but it's not too bad. Could have been a tad bit later, but I mean, I'm not gonna critique it. It's within the third square. I'm not worried too much about it. Oh man, insane. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. All right, we got that video going on. I think everyone, the side stick's gonna be worth reviewing. If everyone saw my Manchester live stream, oh, it was so miserable. This is my record so far for the A350. I now know how to flare it. The physics of this thing is better. Oh, wow. Gonna keep letting the passengers deboard. Oh my god. Let me go ahead and do both. Then we'll do our replay, then we'll end the stream, everyone. Okay, I'm just uploading this short pretty quickly. Alright, fantastic. Okay. Fantastic. All right. All right, captions work this time. Yay! All right, so let's go ahead and get the engines on. We gotta turn off Elvatex, turn off, whatchamacallit? Gonna turn them both on, fantastic. Put our flaps down. So that we can, do our landing. Parking brake is on. Fantastic. Let's give it a second. Then we'll go ahead and do the landing replay. Oh, this is going to be our first one with 350 cameras. All right. All right, let's take a look at the replay. Is everyone ready? Here's the wing view of the landing. See how we're adjusting the, whatchamacallit? We're adjusting the angle a little bit. A little bit more to the point. Let me pause it. Fantastic. Resume. See how I'm correcting the aircraft? There's 19er right. Yeah, you can see the flare. Right there. You see that? Fantastic. Let's go back and watch that in the, wait. Replay. Pause replay. Right here. I want to go to the wing view. Man. Fantastic. Right here. Let's see how the gear touches down as well. Ready? Here's the runway. Wow. Felt butter. My goodness. No reversers though. Let's go ahead and do it again. Let's go outside this time. All right, right here. Okay. Ready? Go ahead and zoom in. Oh, one of our doors are open. Nah, it's okay. Only replay. Let's see where our center line was, too. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at the vertical speed as well. Watch the vertical speed. 500 feet. And when I begin to flare, ooh. Just in time as well. Wow. I also want to see if the center line was as good as I thought it was. Let me go ahead and pause. Right here. Let's see. Ready? Oh, yeah. See. Right there. Let's see. What's a... Yeah, we were a tiny bit off center. I mean... Not by far, though. I feel like the satellite's giving it... Yeah, the satellite's a tiny bit off, if everyone would realize. Alright, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for watching this live stream tonight. It's been a pleasure being your pilot. On Saturday, we're going to be doing a 777 flight from Muscat to Dubai and back. We might switch it to the reverse, Dubai to Muscat and then back, because of how popular Dubai is, so we might do that instead. But, thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure being your pilot today, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video, or in the next live stream. Thank you all so much. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.